hilarious Donald Trump impersonator at Dutch TV show. This is this is a fairly old video, but I feel like it's the best time to bust this video out, right? I mean, for some reason I got it in my recommended on YouTube. So yeah, this is, wait, let me check. Lawrence. I'm gonna leave you a link in the description. I already subscribed just because it's a impersonator. And yeah, but first of all, I want to thank you guys so much. We reached quote 1000. This has been really amazing. Thank you so much. Fuck, I cannot do an interpretation of Donald Trump. I could never be an impersonator. Well, let's check out the video. Oh my god, I suck. Whatever, let's check out the video.
Je hebt viral gaan en echt viral gaan. Dat laatste geldt voor het filmpje uit de uitzending van Zondag met Lubach, waarin
Wait, no. I can't understand. Okay,
Nederland zich voorstelt aan Donald Trump. Het filmpje is inmiddels tientallen miljoenen keren bekeken. Volgens sommige bronnen zelfs 50 miljoen keer. Het is ingesproken door de comedian Greg Shapiro en hij imiteert daarin natuurlijk de stem van Donald Trump. Greg, your voice has been heard by about... Yeah, we can applaud for that. Definitely.
Wait, how? What the hell?
Daarin natuurlijk de stem van Donald Trump. Greg, you're...
How can she go from speaking Dutch? I'm guessing she's native from the Netherlands to speak a flawless English like that. I mean, I've been learning my whole life English, and I can't bust out a perfect accent like that. That is incredible.
Your voice has been heard by about... Yeah, we can applaud for that. Definitely. Greg, your voice has been heard by approximately 50 million people worldwide.
Yes.
How does that feel?
It's, well, first, I have to give credit
Greg Shapiro.
to the writers from Zondag met Lubach.
Of course.
And yeah, we know each other. They knew I was doing the show at Boom Chicago, and oh, they're doing a Trump thing, so can you come in? The first idea was, let's not read it too Trumpy. And then I tried it once with like, full on as Trump as possible, and
Everyone cracked up.
yeah, that's probably that.
So you kind of grew into it organically and decided to go full on Trump?
But the text was already like, perfect.
Perfect. Okay, credits given there. Still, when you're doing this, it's fun, it's hilarious. You never anticipate that 50 million people will be watching and hearing your voice, I assume.
It's nice that my family back in America are sharing this with me. Like, did you see this? It was on CNN. I'm like, yeah,
You're
Mom,
famous back home.
that's me. Yeah, it's really nice. And
That's really cool.
And then they heard that I was going to be on the Jinek show, and
Greg, you're officially losing it. Can you, like, when you're the voice in your head, like we all have this voice in our head, does it talk Trump to you?
It used to be George Bush for a while, and then Barack Obama was not so bad. But yeah, now my kids are already like, Papa.
Stop
like,
knocking
yeah,
off.
it's time to brush your teeth. It's time. It is time. We need to brush your teeth right now. Like,
Okay, Greg, you're not
Bro, his kids have the best dad ever. What
the
the
only person who
hell?
got famous because of this video. Wouter Dekkers, u bent de directeur van Ponypark Slagharen, inmiddels wereldberoemd. Hoe voelt dat?
Ja, enorm leuk. We hebben gigantische dagen achter de rug. Juist in het jaar dat we eigenlijk de laatste keer alle ponies bij onze bungalows hebben. Waar we eigenlijk
De ponies gaan weg?
Ja, de ponies gaan op een gegeven moment weg bij ons. En dus dan gebeurt dit. Dus we wisten niet wat ons...
What are they talking about?
Wacht even.
Oh my god, I really want to learn the Dutch language. It sounds so good. Oh my god.
Time out. Waarom gaan de ponies weg?
Nou ja, wij hebben eigenlijk in de laatste jaren de focus op achtbanen, op het pretparkgedeelte van ons. We zijn er nu aan het bouwen, de Gold Rush. En dan opeens komt dit filmpje van het team van Lubach.
Maar ja,
fantastisch.
Maar als vijfde, ik bedoel, dit is een reclamecampagne, daar kun je niet eens over beginnen te dromen. Dan kun je toch geen afscheid meer nemen van die ponies? Nu dat iedereen in de wereld weet dat jullie ponies hebben.
Ja, en
So
toch gaan
beautiful.
de oplettende kijkers al ook gezien hebben dat het niet eens onze ponies zijn die in het filmpje zijn. Dat is eigenlijk de ponies van Ponypark City in Colindon.
It sounds is a little bit like Irish. Like if an Irish person is speaking a language that I don't know which language it is.
Oh, dus dat was
It's
eigenlijk
fake.
een
Alternative funnies.
alternative funnies, ja.
Maar oké, dit is nog een vrij normaal en nuchter antwoord wat u geeft. Maar dit is natuurlijk helemaal te gek, toch? Dit is gekkenhuis.
Ja, dat hadden we niet beter kunnen verzinnen. We zijn nu dicht, het is nu onze winterpauze. En dan toch zoveel aandacht voor het attractiepark Slagharen is fantastisch.
Begrijp ik, ja.
Je kan de kans dat Trump die tent wil overnemen. Dan maken ze een
Oké.
gouden toren bij de
Ja.
ingang.
What is an attractiepark?
U krijgt een belletje. Trump wil op bezoek in Ponypark Slagharen. Speciale ontvangst?
Ja, ten eerste iedereen bij ons welkom. De Gold Rush zal hij zeker aantrekkelijk vinden met het goud. Dus hij is van harte welkom.
Oké, heel erg bedankt. Craig, back to you.
Okay.
Trump is your newest impersonation. It's obviously taken over your brain.
Yeah, a little
to a
bit.
certain degree.
Yeah.
But you've been doing impersonations of American presidents for quite a while. You mentioned that it used to be
Yeah.
George W. Bush.
Sure.
Could you
Yeah.
give us a little flavor of how that feels?
He was, George Bush is, a Texas kind of guy, and he also was, he wasn't the first mentally ill president, but he maybe was the first president with a little bit of mental something going on there. And he said things. I mean, this is a literal quote of, I don't trust the French because they don't have a word for entrepreneur.
Oh my God! What
Yeah,
the
right? That's the
fuck?
reaction you have as an American.
Okay.
Yeah.
We saw it earlier in the program, just a tidbit of it. My favorite president, Bill Clinton.
Isn't entrepreneur actually coming from French? That word sounds very French. The word entrepreneur, it might be coming from French.
Okay. Yeah.
And is he still inside your head?
I mean, he's the explainer in chief, if you believe him or not anymore. Bill Clinton is someone who said, and it was a very wise statement during the campaign. He said, first of all, if you want to win Wisconsin and Michigan, maybe you should campaign once in Michigan, in Wisconsin or Michigan. But no, Bill Clinton said that even on the left wing in the liberal Democrats, we still have one remaining prejudice, which is a prejudice against anyone who doesn't agree with us. And that explains a lot of what is going on. Still a lot of my friends on Facebook tearing their hair out. How did this happen? And well, if you look a little bit out of your Facebook algorithm, you
would have noticed that.
Yeah.
Plus,
Crazy that is still also relevant today. Oh my God, crazy and a little bit scary as well.
slightly
Not gonna
similar.
lie.
Blue
Okay,
feed.
now I think this is like the ultimate for an impersonator. The orange leader.
Yeah.
The devil wears bronzer. The Donald has arrived.
Yeah.
When you're imitating him, I mean, maybe you can explain to us what attention do you pay to which details before you kind of get in?
Look at him.
God, where do you start?
Yeah, I'm really curious about what Donald Trump thinks about his impersonator, since he has so many, right? Like, there's so many satire shows about Donald Trump imitators, and yeah, I just wonder what he thinks about them. I mean, for sure, there has to be some videos or something like that where he discussed that, right? Very active on socials.
Yeah. Eric also pointed out you have to do the tie really low. It's super, like hanging.
Over je gulp.
Yeah.
Oh, echt?
I don't know what the
Dashiell.
Needs last time. I mean, thank goodness I've now made my own tutorial video, and it's my good friend Pep Rosenfeld. We've been making shows together since 2000 about the elections, and he said, you know what the thing is, if you look at Donald Trump, his eyes are never fully open and his mouth is never fully closed. It's never closed. And then, the way he speaks, because for a while Pep was doing the Trump accent, and he was like New York, and you'll see.
It's not New York.
No,
though.
he's so New Yorker, but he sounds like a California surfer. He's like,
it, right?
we're gonna go catch some rays, we're gonna go to the beach. We are gonna get so many waves, it's gonna be tubular. It's gonna be so gnarly. And yeah, I mean, and then
It sounds completely not like New York, and you've been doing it the whole time, though. It's because it's really a
you can't
a hand
help but
thing.
do the hands,
Yeah,
exactly. And that is right. He will look into the camera and say, my hands, very big hands. I guarantee there's no problem down there. But his hands are telling a different story. He's like, no problem, but he's doing this one or this one. So he's like, I guarantee, no problem down there. But meanwhile, his hands are saying, peeny, peeny, teeny, teeny. And they just keep going back and forth from that, this, and this.
Your hands are way too big.
I know, it's difficult
he has
for
like
me to get away
miniature
with it.
hands. They're like
Did you see?
paws.
Hold up the big. I just signed this with my enormous signature. Anyway,
hand.
tiny. And the reason we do that is because we know he hates it. I mean, it's.
It pisses him off. It's good to know that, like, when you're making fun of him, that it actually does affect him.
Yeah, in a way. And I wonder if I'll be allowed back into the country when I'm supposed to perform for the Dutch consulate for the King's Day.
You'll have to give us an update on that. But
And, yeah, he starts off so many sentences as well. Word choice, very important. Yeah, pucker up.
What is this photo?
He'll start, you know, and this is how, and it's amazing to watch him, because he will start so many sentences, and by the end, and people say this all the time, and the media, they hate me for saying this, but everybody is wondering, how will he end? And we don't know how this sentence will end. And that's the thing. And that's how he will start every project. The wall will get half built, and then he'll do something else. He'll start a project. We are going to have a 20% raise on every import. And then also the people coming in. And Miss Universe, by the way. How is
he just, like,
Schwarzenegger
throws
doing
it all
these
in there
ratings?
to this
Yeah,
milkshake and doesn't really finish it. We have a part of a press conference that he gave. Here he's reminiscing about his inauguration. Let's have a look.
It was almost raining. The rain should have scared him away, but God looked down and he said, we're not going to let it rain on your speech. In fact, when I first started, I said, oh, no. First line, I got hit by a couple of drops. And I said, oh, this is too bad, but we'll go right through it. But the truth is that it stopped immediately. It was amazing.
It was a wonder. It was a miracle, basically. And you see, I was there, and I said at one point, I waved my hand, and the rain parted for me, and it was like, I am not a religious man, but I do have an enormous Messiah complex, okay? And there I was, and there were so many people, many more than you saw reported in the lying media, and there was not enough food for all the people. I put my hand on the loaves, and there were loaves and fishes for everybody there. And you don't get to see the legions of Egyptians that were chasing me behind me. And then as soon as I was done speaking,
Greg,
Bro, this is
I'm worried
incredible.
about you now, okay? And you are losing it
the
big
Egyptians,
time.
they were flooded.
Oh my God.
And they didn't show that.
I'm sure you're going to be enjoying the next 4 years. Thank you so much. Greg Shapiro is iedere vrijdag te zien in Amsterdam met Trump Up the
That
Volume.
was
Thank you.
incredible. Oh my God, this man is incredible. That impersonation was truly on point. Wow. That is really incredible. Oh, okay, I'm reading the comment, and yeah, there's many people pointing out that the host speaks perfect English, so I wasn't the only one noticing that. That was incredible. What the hell? I mean, it was like I don't know, it was like one moment she was Dutch and the next moment she was American. That was super incredible. I don't know how that even can be possible. So yeah, only in the Netherlands. Definitely, this video made me want to learn the language. I might pick up on, because I'm trying, right now I'm learning, sorry, I'm learning Finnish. That is being so damn difficult, so it's taking up so much of my time, and also French and Portuguese, but that's way easier for me, let's say, because I just listen and try to talk to the people, so much easier. But definitely in the summer, I want to try and pick up a new language. And I feel like Netherlands is the ones on top that I want to definitely begin learning. So yeah, thank you so much for the support, for making me love this beautiful language. And yeah, please keep on just recommend me cool videos to check out. See you soon.